Hi, good day. My name is Darhel Costanilla, BSHM2, and I'm going to report Philippine folk dance. Philippine folk dancing is a true reflection of daily life in the past centuries while enchanting modern audiences at the same time. The dances were performed during festival and remembrances of past military victories and still are performed at celebration of births, wedding in modern times. So let's go to the a cultural art from handed down from one generation to another. It communicates the customs, beliefs, and folk occupations of the people of a region or country. Folk dancings belong to the people it emanates from them. Philippine folk dance is a kanang isa mo ay paagi nila para maka-communicate sa mga espiritu. And mingtuo sila is kanang mingtuo sila nga pag agi sa pagsayaw maka-communicate sila og kanang maka-worship sila. The history of Philippine folk dancing incorporates influences from immigrants and conquerors while at the same time maintaining distinct Filipino roots. Philippine folk dancing is a true reflection of daily life in the past centuries while enhancing modern audiences at the same time. Kamay kayo kuan ay kaning Philippine folk dancing is kuanan na kayo sa una. Daghan kayo mga anan pero karon di na kayo kay where in the modern kuan naman. Before the recorded history of the Philippines, before the Spanish conquistador conquered and Christianized the populace from the earliest occupation of this volcanic archipelago, the people dance. They dance to appease the gods, to cure from favor powerful spirits, and celebrate a hunt or harvest to mimic exotic life form around them. They dance their stories and their shamanic rituals, the rites of passages, and their remember legendary history. So, paano na-record ng Philippine folk dance sa Pilipinas is before the Spanish was arrived here in the Philippines, nanani sila, nagkuan sila, they dance para sa ilang Ginoo para mga mukuan sila mutuo sila mga powerful spirits mga kuan para sa pinaagi sa pagsayaw lagi makakuan sila kanang mga Ginoo para matabangan sila sa pag-ani sa mga kuan sa mga humay nga na ug makahawa sila sa ilang exotic life forms of them na musayaw sila sa pinaagi sa mga shamanic rituals magkuan-kuan sila kanang mga kuan og mga dugo bitaw nga na sa mga mag-alay nga na. The river folk dance from the past lowlands and the hill tribe persist their traditional form and in contemporary choreography for Philippines. Still, the theater identify for Filipino the vibrant and cheerous way to tell their story forward with all rich history of the past. Characteristic of Philippine folk dance. In general, dancers stand apart. There's a little, may gamay nga, if anybody contra. Most of the dance are done by pairs or couples. Hand movement play an important part. Mga kanang hand, mga sila. Most dances are in long formation. Most dances are and begin with saludo. Dances from low and have foreign elements than those in upland. Classification of Philippine folk dances. Geographical origin. National dances found throughout the island. Rigodon and Carino sa Jota. Local dances is found in the specific locality. Tinikling, Leyte, Sabri, Batangas. And types of Philippines folk dance. Cordillera, a name given by the Spanish conquistadors when they first saw the mountain ranges, meaning knotted rope. The Spanish term refers to the jumbled rolls and deeps of this long range traversing the northern part of Luzon Island. They are pagan people living simple to live the peace a piece of their gods. Simple na kailang yung kinabuhi mo. Kanang mag-alay na sila sa lang Ginoo, magsayo-sayaw nga ra. The ritual celebrate their daily lives, a good harvest, health, peace, war, and other symbols of living. Such traditions have survived the changing scope of the Philippine tribes, continue to maintain their culture, and that are part of the cultural fabric known as the Philippine culture. Banga. This dance is performed with Kalinga women showing their agility balancing the bangas on the top of their heads while toddling through rice paddies and mountain fats and daily routine to fetch water from the mountain spring. Banga is kanang na mga bae nga magbutang og kanang banga bitaw silang ulo nya katong banga butangan nila kanang rice kanang para nya manayo sila maganang sila para mo worship mo to yung nila worship. Next is idudu. Idudu, a dance that stages a common family life in the ethnic or Tingen society. It illustrates the family as the main foundation of the tribe community. Several traits of an ordinary family are shown. Pagdiwata. Pagdiwata is imploring the aid of the supernatural. A tagbanwa dance to main warring factions. The babaylan becomes possessed and whisk coconut leaves to drive away harmful spirits. Terek the babaylan hears the closing drum and bandali gong as the community celebrates. She perform a ritual prevent illness. Kaning pagsayaw nila ni kuan kanang makakuan ni sila kanang makahawa og mga harmful spirits bitaw mga evil spirits musayaw sila magkuan sila ng mga drum para mahawa ang mga evil spirits. Dugso, meaning dance, a ceremonial dance among the Manubu people in Bukidnon, Agusan, and Misamis Oriental. The dugso is usually performed during important occasion like Kaliga or Kaamulan. Kaliga is a feast and Kaaluman is a tribal gatherings. Types of Philippine folk dance. Yeah. Muslim. Almost 1 million Filipinos. Singkil. This dance takes its name from the bells worn on the ankles of the Muslim princess. Perhaps one of the oldest of truly Filipino dances. Royal princesses to this day in the Sulu archipelago are required to learn this most difficult noble dance. Yeah, singkil is kanang nay kanang lisod na siya sayawa kay nay kanang murag na siya kanang tinikling kay naay kanang kawayan bitaw magkuan-kuan ambak-ambaka. Pangalay, a traditional tausog dance characterized by elaborate body postures and gestures and the graceful arm and hand movement of the dancer employed by the use of jangay metal claws. Example na yung mga kanang hand gestures is kinamagana na sila na. Next is Mazukra Boholana, a Spanish-inspired ballroom dance from the Bohol province of the Philippines. Although the mazurka is the Polish national dance, it was wildly popular throughout Europe in the 19th century and even in colonized land overseas. Kaning mazurka boholana is kanang murag couple na siya nga dance nga bae ug laki. Same na siya sa Habanera Butolina. couple na sad siya. A dance that combines Filipino and Spanish techniques. I-combo bitaw nimo ka ng Spanish dance o Filipino dance and is commonly performed wedding, mga kasal. The dance is performed in pairs but the pairs move in unison as a collective group. Tinikling. Tinikling, the dance involves two people beating, tapping, and sliding bamboo poles on the ground and against each other in coordination with one or more dancer who step over in between in a dance. Tinikling is kanang mura ra to siya kanang kuan. Kanang singkil. Mo kanang naasay kanang bamboo nga mo ambak-ambak sila. Binasuan, the word binasuan means with use of drinking glasses. Na sila ibutang nga nga sa nila bagbutang sila kanang baso nga di mata kailangan di mata kun magsayo sila. It is one of the most challenging lisod ni kadto. Filipino dances as that dancer need to balance glasses on their heads and their hands as they move. Ang magbutang sila kanang kuan silang kanang baso nga nay tubig ug kanang samat silang kamot pud nay tubig. Philippine folk dance helps keep the people connected to their ancestry, and their traditional folk dance helps to preserve the cultural unity of the people. People think folk dance are important because they help culture alive. People have been doing folk dances for 100 years. Tugay ni kadto. And there is a value keeping the tradition alive. Folk dances are important because they preserve the Philippine culture and pass on it on the next generation. They are uniting force to the Philippine people. Philippine folk dances, kanang important yan siya, kailangan siya mapaspas to the next generation because mao man na naanda na to sa una. Nya need sa mga kategoryang na to, kailangan ipasapasa ni. Kailangan diniwadan. The Philippine Folk Dance Society has been premier institution to the preservation and promotion of the Philippine traditional folk dance since 1949. Dugay na dyan eh. 1949 dapat nakuha to ni si Jesus. It was founded by Francisca Reyes Aquino, the first national artist dance. In the 50s, a stirring national amidst a widening American cultural influence resulted in the formation of several native dance troupes, among which were Far Eastern University Dance Company, Leonard Philippines Dance Company, and Bayanihan Philippines Dance Company. All this dance in the Philippines. That is my report. Philippine folk dance. Thank you. Once again, this is Darhel Costanilla reporting Philippine folk dance. Thank you for watching.